On this episode of O'Fallon Matters, learn to swim while having a blast at the Renaud Center. Then see what's new at this year's Heritage and Freedom Fest. Finally, find out why O'Fallon is one of the most livable small cities in America. All this and more next on O'Fallon Matters. This department turns garbage into a valuable resource. Next on O'Fallon Matters, we'll catch up with a team that's making an environmentally conscious effort to collect waste streams while providing superior customer service.
Imagine if we didn't have waste disposal services. Trash would be all over our streets, and residents would resort to burning their trash, which would create an air quality nightmare. Thankfully, we have the Environmental Services Department to handle our waste and recycling for all of us. And you'll be surprised to know that this team performs over 3 million separate services annually.
Environmental Services is here to provide the residents of O'Fallon multiple services. We pick up trash, recycle, yard waste. We provide other services like bulk services and different events, drop-offs, things like that. We just do that on a daily basis.
As a society, we need to recycle as much as we can, reuse as much as we can. So the fact that on the recycle side, we can offer a service that allows you to pick up the bottles, the cans, the little extra things that build up in your house and typically people would throw them away. If you have an outlet to get rid of those items and repurpose them, reuse them, that ultimately makes the environment better, and as a society, we will be better for it in the long run.
The real world benefits to having your own environmental service department with the city is that we're here to do that job, and that's the only job we're worried about. We're not worried about another city, we're not worried about other residents, anywhere. So when you call into us, we're gonna take care of it, and it's gonna get taken care of that day.
Environmental Services has 10 hours each day to perform 14,000 services. Drivers make sure the trash goes to the landfill or the recycled drop-off location. In fact, they use 100,000 gallons of gas each year. It takes a Herculaneum effort to make this department go.
Well, the environmental service team consists of 3 groups really. We've got your service route operators, which are your drivers, your mechanics, and then our customer service department. They're a great group of professionals that do a great job.
Well, if these trucks aren't running, that's a big problem. We've got trash laying all over the place then. It's an important job to have and an important duty to complete. These trucks get about 2.8 to 3 miles to gallon, and we're doing oil changes about once every month and a half on these trucks. They require a lot of maintenance.
Before I started working in the Environmental Services Department, I didn't realize all of the aspects that went into running the Environmental Services Department. Some things that come to mind for me are the cost of trash disposal, how it gets transported to the landfill, and how easily recycling loads can be contaminated.
Friday's our toughest day, and I bring in at least 22 tons and about 1,200 stops. And that's average. I'm actually on the low end of that. We've got a couple guys that bring in well over what I bring in. So it's a pretty busy day, pretty hectic, and we kind of run a skeleton crew, so if somebody's out, then everybody's got to step up the pace a little bit and pick up that extra ton or two of trash.
Residents' monthly service rates haven't changed since 2002. Plus, we offer free paper and cardboard drop-off areas that are so heavily utilized that they have to be serviced 7 days a week and on holidays. All of these great services can happen because employees take pride in serving our residents.
This place is like a family. I come in here and I'm with people that I know very well, and it's nice to be around them, nice to see them, and once you get a job complete, there's no better feeling.
I'm a self-starter, and as long as you get your job done and you do it the right way, everybody leaves you alone. It's just a big machine and everybody's got to do their part, and I like to be the gear that keeps on turning.
I feel my job is rewarding because I come to work every day knowing that I have the tools, capability, and support to have a successful day. Since starting my role as administrative and budget coordinator, I have learned many new things about this department, and I feel lucky to be able to be learning new things.
Besides picking up our trash and recycling, this department also provides community education outreach to our residents. You'll see O'Fallon's favorite furry friend Roscoe at local events like Public Works Day, getting smiles from kids and parents alike. So next time you roll your trash cart in, please remember, it takes an army of dedicated individuals to keep O'Fallon a cleaner place to live, work, and play.
We're 24 hours a day, it seems like at times. You know, I know the routes are out there about 10, but you know, we're getting calls, we're taking information, emails, holidays, you know, while everyone else is home. A lot of times the day after the holiday that everyone's off, we're out there working, making sure that trash is picked up from the party the day before. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Bye.
O'Fallon Swim Academy teaches children of all abilities to swim while having fun. Now, let's dive in for more. Swimming season is finally here. O'Fallon Swim Academy offers lessons to ensure your child's safety in and around the pool.
O'Fallon Swim Academy has a wide variety of classes. We offer a lot of parent and child classes along with preschool, younger levels, and then also higher levels. So from people that are scared of the water completely to people that are just trying to refresh their skills, fine-tune everything like that. Just a wide variety of everything.
I grew up just actually right down the street, so it was a place I was familiar with that I could bring my kids. We actually live in St. Charles, and we are willing to drive a little bit to get here because the lifeguard staff is so nice and so accommodating.
It's an excellent facility. The staff is super accommodating to our family's needs, and our kids just really love it, and it's a great location.
Swim Academy is available both at the Renaud Center and at Alligators Creek if you prefer to be outside. Programs are ready for swimmers with special needs as well, even if your little one is just a little water shy.
Especially with COVID last year, it's a whole year of kids not practicing swimming. And swimming is just like riding a bike. You should be practicing that every year. The biggest thing for O'Fallon Swim Academy is water safety. Talking about rules, not getting in the water without parents or an instructor. And then we go into the technical skills. And again, depending on what they know already, fine-tuning that and getting their skills up to par. So that way they could do a swim team or be able to do triathlon, stuff like that. So a lot of the kids, especially like with your younger levels, we really focus on listening because again, we're around water, following the rules. So listening is a huge thing and working on that, improving that. And not only does that help them here at swim lessons, but at home, at school. And then as they get older into those other levels, again, listening is still a main thing, but also interacting with other kids, learning how to take turns, working on having constructive criticism given to you. So getting that type of feedback from instructors, again, that's gonna help with their jobs in the future, with school, with everything like that.
I have a kid who's a little bit cautious in the water, so they do a really good job of kind of meeting him where he's comfortable and then kind of pushing him to try some new things that maybe he wouldn't try on his own. Everyone is very helpful, very accommodating, and they offer a lot of different options. We've done group lessons, we've done semi-private lessons, we've done private lessons, and we've really never had a problem finding a day or a time that works with our schedule, so they make it really easy.
Visit RenaudCenter.com. Click on Aquatics and O'Fallon Swim Academy. Or you can call 636-474-2732.
It's a life-saving skill, it's a lifelong skill. Like, kids are around water all the time, whether it's pools, lakes, anything. So you want your child to be able, if they fall in, to be able to be okay. Get to the side, float on their back, stay safe, help someone else, all of that. Know what lifeguards are, know the rules around a pool, everything like that.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. You really get to watch our kids have a good time, and we have fun watching his progress throughout swim lessons.
And they finally get that skill that you guys have been working on, and like they come up from out of the water and they're smiling like, I did it, and you're like, yeah, you did, like, let's do it again, like just keep going. So it's an overall like just great feeling.
It's almost time to celebrate America's birthday at O'Fallon's Heritage and Freedom Fest. Don't miss out on all the free fun at this year's festival.
O'Fallon has always embraced our city's tradition and history, and the Heritage and Freedom Fest has become a key part of that legacy. For a community that loves to come together, this 3-day celebration showcases the most important aspects of our city: family, community, and a great time. After a year break, O'Fallon's Heritage and Freedom Fest will be back at Ozzie Smith Sports Complex.
We are really excited. 2021 for the Heritage and Freedom Fest is going on July 2nd through 4th. Our main stage opens up on July 3rd with Dylan Scott, and then July 4th we have Styx.
After the last chord is strummed by the musical acts each night, attendees will be treated to one of the biggest fireworks shows in the county. Named for O'Fallon's inspirational Heritage and Freedom Fest coordinator, Jenna Dusty Milky, there is no better way to end each night at the Heritage and Freedom Fest. This spectacular show takes off at 10:15 p.m. on July 3rd and July 4th. Also, don't forget to join us for the Heritage and Freedom Fest Parade. This patriotic parade draws a crowd of thousands proudly dressed in red, white, and blue and cheering for patriotic parade entries, vying for cash prizes and trophies. Celebrating American heroes is the theme for this year's parade. The parade gets underway at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, July 3rd in downtown O'Fallon. From carnival rides to Entertainment Alley, there's something for everyone, and this year's festival will feature some great new attractions.
On July 2nd, we are going to have a balloon glow. And then some other visual entertainment has been added in, such as a sand sculptor. We are having a traveling veterans memorial, which is presented by Lowe's. It's going to be absolutely breathtaking as you come into the festival. And in addition, there's going to be more hands-on activities located on the boulevard this year as well.
Family, community, and a good time. That's exactly what the Heritage and Freedom Fest is all about. This year's Heritage and Freedom Fest will be bigger and better than ever. And don't forget to join us for the metro area's best 4th of July party, O'Fallon's Heritage and Freedom Fest. For all band times, along with schedules for Entertainment Alley, please go to heritageandfreedomfest.com.
The council embraces it, the mayor embraces it, and so does the community. They have come out and supported us year after year, so I think when you put out a good product, it really proves and speaks for itself, and in return, the people come back and they support it each time.
Next on O'Fallon Matters, we'll catch up with some students who donated money toward a sculpture that will impact students for years to come.
Fort Zumwalt West High School celebrated the unveiling of a large bronze statue of their mascot. Faculty, staff, the superintendent, along with students, and the City of O'Fallon's mayor, Bill Hennessy, were in attendance for this special occasion.
We are honored to have you all here today as guests for our trophy, for our statue dedication, giant trophy. I hope that this statue becomes a meeting place. I'll meet you at the statue before you go to the game. Let's get pictures at the statue before homecoming or prom, senior pictures at the statue. That's my vision for this, is that.
The statue of West High School's mascot was a vision of former students who wanted to honor a fellow classmate. Spearheading the project was Mikey Fine, senior class president from 2018. Mikey was unable to attend the ceremony, but had a few words he wanted to share. Read by Ms. Dugan, who also helped in seeing this project through.
The idea for this statue first came to be when one of our senior class officers, Paola Rodriguez, wanted to put together some kind of monument for one of our fellow classmates, Alex, who tragically passed away our freshman year from cancer. Despite not being with us for long, Alex made a lasting impression on everyone. Alex was everything a Jaguar should be. He was involved, intelligent, and exceptionally kind. My one hope, whenever you look at this statue, is that you think to follow Alex's example. You only have a short time here at Fort Zumwalt West. Make as many friends as you can, learn as many things as possible, and if nothing else, show your peers kindness at every opportunity. There is a sea of wonderful people to meet and great experiences to be had at West. So go out and make the most of it. Sincerely, and thank you, Mikey Fine.
It's going to be a meeting place for kids. It's going to be something that becomes a tradition for West High, that we meet at the statue, we do pictures at the statue, and it represents, we located it where we located it so that it's looking down, it's in front of the Fine Arts Building, but it's looking down over the stadium, so it kind of brings everything together.
It's really exciting to see the fruition of it. I talked with the kids a few years ago when they started wanting to do something special for their school, and now to see it all come into a play is just really exciting. It's the first statue of anything like this. It'll be something the kids can be proud of from here on out.
Accepting the honor of creating the statue was our own cultural arts coordinator for the City of O'Fallon, Marty Linson, who was happy to volunteer his time and talent to bring this dream to life.
Getting asked is an honor. Being a part of something that's a legacy is a tremendous honor. There's so much pride that comes from me in my studio to create sculptures like this that we can give to the public and give to the people that commission it. So, I mean, it's a special thing that somebody asks you and gives you that trust as an artist to go ahead and move forward with a vision and work with them to bring the concept all together.
It was just really cool to see it all come together, and the fact that the community came together for it and someone did it. I didn't really know that someone did it without even getting paid. That wasn't something that I knew about, and I think that's just amazing. It shows that people have kindness in their hearts and that they're willing to share it and their gifts that God has given them for the whole community to see.
I really appreciate Marty Linson making this possible for us. An artist of his stature, volunteering his time to make this happen. It's a tremendous gift he's given us.
Recognizing the desire of O'Fallon residents for the use of golf carts on city streets, the City Council revised an ordinance legalizing golf carts on our neighborhoods, streets, and roads. Here's what you need to know.
Traditionally, we see golf carts on the golf courses around the City of O'Fallon. However, in more recent years, we have noticed more golf carts in the residential areas. Residents are choosing to buy golf carts and drive golf carts, both to get around neighborhoods and neighborhood pools, and also just for the fun recreation portion of it. Here's what you need to be aware of with the new golf cart ordinance. As always, we'd like to remind our residents, please follow the guidelines set forth in the new ordinance, but always be safe and have fun.
Why is the city continuously receiving national honors? If you're interested, you'll want to watch this next story and learn about our latest accolade.
We know O'Fallon is a great place to live, work, and play. We continuously get national accolades for safety and quality of life. And now, the financial website smartasset.com has named the city of O'Fallon, Missouri as one of the most livable small cities in the United States for 2021. In the study, Smart Asset compared 300 cities with populations between 65,000 and 100,000 to identify and rank 2021's most livable small cities.
It's really an honor for us to receive Smart Asset's ranking as the most livable city in America. It really gives people an idea of what all is available here in O'Fallon, and it makes people look at our community that may not have before, and that's really great when you're going out and attracting businesses or future residents.
The businesses, it's our employees, and it's our elected officials. We couldn't be the most livable city without our businesses, without the residents doing what they do, our businesses doing what they do. Everybody's very friendly, everybody's great to get along with. Everybody says hello when you walk into a business, when you walk into a restaurant, everybody's happy. It's the small town feel that I think everybody wants to live in.
Smart Asset analyzed data across several different metrics. O'Fallon landed at the top spot primarily due to its low income inequality, relatively low proportion of residents living below the poverty line, and low median household costs.
Smart Asset looks at a variety of data that's all publicly available, specifically related to things like crime, residents' income levels, the housing stock of the community, the age of the community. They really try to look at just to get a snapshot of all these pictures. There's no perfect data that says that can compare every city perfectly, but they do a really good job of taking a broad range of data and saying, hey, here's an idea of what makes a livable city. They use that, they rank it all impartially, and O'Fallon was fortunate enough to come out on top this year.
Thanks for joining us today. If you have a good story idea, please let us know. Email us at OFallonTV@o'fallon.mo.us. And remember to give back to your community because O'Fallon matters to us all.